Welcome back to Rhythm and Roads. I'm your host, Joshua Jacob. We have a very special guest. We have DJ Arty from El Paso, Texas. Welcome,
Hey,
DJ
what's up? What's
Arty.
up?
Yeah, man.
What's up? How you doing,
Oh,
Joshua?
dude. Yeah, man. We're about to get to know your story, get to know who you are. And then, of course, we already know that you are a huge fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually still to this day. I don't think it's gonna change. It's like my all-time favorite rap group, like ever.
Yeah, man. They're good. I
It is,
actually got more into them lately, and I'm like, man.
yeah, it is very unique. Like their style, like what they brought to the game. Like I just always like their style. No, no, they're just dope.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, so it's yeah, their style is definitely unique. I do like them. I regret not going to the show in Rio Doso because they went to the Inn of the Mountain Gods back in April, I think. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that was like only 3 hours away, man. Like, oh,
Speaking of Bone Thugs, my sister recently went like she like FaceTime because I'm in a group chat with my sister and my brother. So
okay.
she FaceTimed me and my brother to show us that she wanted to go see them live. I'm like,
But where at?
I was low key jealous. And Albuquerque, that's where she stays at.
Oh, I see. Okay. Also, she saw them in Albuquerque.
Yeah, I was like living my dream. But that's cool though. I'm happy for her. That's good.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, there's the show in October, and for female.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll try to see if I have a job by then so I can like go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We'll see what happens. Yeah, well, yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, DJ Arty. So, what's the story behind DJ Arty? So, what's the start of when you were young that you got into the whole like wanting to be a DJ? Who inspired you to want to be a DJ? But first, before we get into the main topic, where you're from, your background on just like the journey for you, dude, on music and just inspiration.
So, I grew up a military brat, but I've been here in El Paso since 2004. So
Oh,
obviously
wow,
I'll
it's been a
call
long
El
time, yeah.
Paso. Obviously I'll call El Paso home. So yeah, I grew up here, went to middle school, graduated high school, graduated college. Then I'm still here, but the ultimate move is to move out of my hometown, of course, to grow and then expand like my horizons and like my career
Mm.
as far as like music and DJing and film and acting and all that. But more specifically, like my DJ journey, how it came about. It was actually a little bit after I graduated high school. But ever since I was young, I just always been a big music fan.
Yeah.
Like my favorite era is the 70s. If it weren't
Wow.
for like my parents' music taste, because that's what they grew up on, I don't think I would have been, really into like the 70s like that, 70s and the 80s. I mean, I love the 90s. Don't get me wrong, like I love the 90s. I love the early 2000s, but I don't know, I'm old soul. I may be young, but I'm old soul deep down. I just love anything from like, you know, Michael Jackson to the Jackson 5 to the Isley Brothers to Linkin Park to Korn to Janet Jackson to
All the
think like my music taste is all over the place as it should be for most people.
right, right.
Um, but then I've actually started DJing. It'll be 2 years in this February. So I started like February of 2023, 2024.
Oh, nice, man.
It has its ups and downs, but I've loved every moment, every minute of it, because that's something that I like to do, and I feel like I can get better at. I can get better at growing and marketing myself in that career of interest that I've chosen.
Now, I do want to
A lot of
ask you real
people,
quick. You said you went to college. What did you go for?
oh, this was like before I found my love and interest in DJing, but I went to school and I got my bachelor's in multidisciplinary studies. So it's more like a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah?
That's what weird. Yeah. So it's like both based on three focuses or like interests. And so most of my classes that I took fell under like media and radio and broadcasting and music and film and all that. So
Wow, man. That's cool.
pretty much that's what I went to school for.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And it was
back
it
to
UTEP or what school was it?
UTEP, yeah.
Oh,
So I
nice.
went to EPCC,
Oh, okay.
got my associates, and then I went to UTEP, and then I got my bachelor's. And here we are in 2025. I'm just trying to make, living, but people just like to be cheap. And like a lot, one of my good friends, like he DJs for, full time now.
Okay.
Before DJing full time, he used to be security and he'll tell me a lot of good advice since, I DJ like him.
Hmm.
He's all like, you should just go out and like, talk to headliners and promoters to get, yourself out there, which I do, but I try to stay away from like the club scene because like a lot of DJs are not paid what they're worth. So I don't even want to waste my time,
Mm.
going out there and even like, talking to them because I'd rather do like more private events, more like family events where I'll know I'll get paid what I'm worth. Because like I've done I haven't done clubs in a long time, but I've done like clubs like two or three times and like they're not gonna pay me, but I don't even drink, okay? I don't even drink, but they're like, drinks is on us. We're not gonna pay you, but I'm like, why? If I brought all my stuff to the club to play, and
Mm.
you guys are not gonna pay me one single dollar, I'm like, so I just like no, I just rather go the corporate route or just do more private events where I'll know I'll get paid good money, but I'm just trying to make it like consistent so that way I can like leave a 9 to 5 and then just do that all the time.
Mm. Yeah, I mean I agree. Sometimes you just have to find the place that's best for you. And if it's more doing like family get-togethers, parties, weddings,
Weddings, yeah.
corporate events, hey, go for it, dude. I mean, just
I started off doing like when I started like when I for real got serious and I started like investing in like all my DJ equipment,
mm,
headphone speakers, DJ board, even a new laptop case, all that's not cheap, but when I for real started heavily investing into my equipment, like I started off doing, hate to say it, but like little events for free. I don't I really don't like doing stuff for free, but it's just to get myself out there,
well, yeah,
to
there's
build
something wrong with it.
exposure,
Mm.
to build exposure and to build like, that like customer relationship, however you want to call it.
Yeah, right.
And then I slowly started charging here and there. But even then I just people just don't like to, I guess, pay here in El Paso. I'm like, if I'm gonna give you my services, I expect you to pay me, you
Did,
know?
did you ever ask for a down payment and then the rest when the show's over?
Uh,
Where you got at least half of it?
for the most part, they'll just pay me after, but I need to get better at like, telling them like upfront, like at least pay me half before I even like set up and play, and then the other half like whenever you can, as soon as possible.
Yeah, like a down payment. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like a down payment,
so
yes.
like when they want to book you, like, okay, yeah, we're gonna hire you for the show. Just be like, okay, I asked for this, what, 75 up front.
Yeah,
Lock it in for sure that you have me, and then when the con or when the when I'm over, when I'm done, then pay me the rest.
yeah. Actually, speaking about, like, upfront and paying half, I'm actually DJing. It's been a while. I'm actually DJing this upcoming Sunday for, well, yeah, for a private event.
Oh,
I
you
know I'm
are cool.
wow,
Wait,
yeah.
is that the one that the recommendation?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, there you go, dude. I'm glad it worked out.
And they're actually gonna pay me. That was like my first question. Cause in my head, I'm like, if I'm not getting paid, I don't even want to bother. Like, just don't waste my time. But they're like, yeah, yeah, we'll pay you, and if you do a good job, then we'll be sure to hit you up for future shows. I'm like, so that's a good thing. That's a good sign.
Oh, there
I
you go,
just go there
dude.
and just do my thing and rock out and do my best. It's
Yeah,
not
dude.
my while, so so the vibes is already right there. It's still summer.
Nice.
Cool down with some vibes from your boy DJ Arty.
Yeah, dude.
How we get down. So yeah, man, I'm
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 glad it
just
worked
taking
out.
every little opportunity, as it comes. But like, I just don't want my time to be wasted. I want to feel that. I want to feel, you know. like I am actually DJing. I try to treat it like more like a job instead of a hobby. That's also one thing, another thing that I'm working on, like, because if I treat it more as a profession, then I'll get treated more like a actual, businessman instead of like, oh, he just does it on the side for fun. I don't need to pay him. But yeah,
Right.
I live and I learn, I
Of
learn
course,
from
man.
other DJs that have more experience than me, like my good friend I told you about that does it full time. Like
Right.
he's booked all the time and he's out in San Francisco.
Oh,
Doing
cool.
pretty good for himself. But yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause he was telling me as far as advice that like when he first started off, he would do like shows for like as little as 100, $200. And I used to do that too, but then I just stopped for a while just because like I know I'm better than $100, $200, but he's all like, you gotta start somewhere. So like I always hear him out, but I always go to him for advice because he's obviously been doing it longer than me and he's a really good DJ. A really good DJ.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Sweet.
He goes by the name DJ Big Cali.
DJ Big Cali.
Yeah.
Cool name. Yeah.
Very like his style is very obviously like from the Bay, California, like that type of style.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just likes all that, but
That's cool, man.
it's cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy you finally got a gig this Sunday, dude. That way, I know you said it's been a while, so
And also it's great also since I'm out of a job and I don't have a job at the moment, so I could use, the money.
that's
So
why I thought of you when I passed it up.
um,
Like, oh well, who's next in line?
I
DJ.
appreciate you, man. Yeah, yeah. Just yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, dude. No. I mean, I think it's like a whole day event because they were like, it's from like start to finish, like the whole day. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. When the her name is Crystal, so cause I asked her like obviously I want to know who I was talking to.
Oh, okay.
So Crystal Gomez, so she's all like, yeah, so your set will be from 12 to 3. And
Oh,
then I
three
asked her
hours.
like, yeah,
Oh,
12 to
that's
3,
cool.
3 hours to $300. I can use the money. And then also why not? I mean, I like DJing, so why not?
Yeah.
So 12 to 3, and then they'll give me a ticket because I didn't know if I was gonna get it for free, but I assumed I was. You're like, yeah, I'll give you a ticket and all that. We'll have a good time, and then just play music. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
Sweet. That's cool. That's gonna be fun, man. 3 hours is
Yeah,
gonna go quick, but yeah,
I know. Yeah, so
you'll have a good time.
the next few days before Sunday, I'm just gonna work on my playlist. Updating my
Yeah.
playlist,
Yeah.
making sure I have the right cue points, all that squared away. So that way I'll be good to go on Sunday.
Sounds good, dude. Yeah. Time to brush off all the good old songs from all the hits.
Yeah, yeah. As a DJ, but not as a DJ, but really as just like a music lover as a whole.
Yeah.
Feel like, well, no, more as a DJ. I feel like because I like just about a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
almost just about. But I feel like when it comes to DJing more specifically, you just have to like have an open ear for all types of music, even
Of
music that you don't
course.
really like listen to like that.
Yeah.
Because me as a DJ, I mean, I have my playlist for bachata and reggaeton and cumbia and all that. I mean, it's growing on me. Of course, like I mainly play that for the ladies that like to dance, of course, of course.
Yeah.
But I have my playlist for that. But just in general, I just feel like the more open or the more broader or open like taste of music that you have, I feel like the better, because
Yeah.
yeah, you just have an ear for everything.
No, I agree. Yeah. Well, dude, let's get into like the artists that really inspired you as a DJ. So I know Bone Thugs is one of them, Bone Thugs and Harmony. What other artists do you like?
When it comes
Or
to
like your mains, like the ones you go to.
besides Bone Thugs, I have to say J. Cole. Yeah,
Oh yeah, J. Cole.
J. Cole is, man, he's
Yeah,
just
he's pretty good.
something else. He's very humble, very to himself, but man, like he's like that type of artist for like his music like just speaks to me. Where like I feel like, like he understands where I'm coming from and just the stuff that he talks about,
Yeah.
just like everyday life and like the struggles and just life itself, it's amazing.
Oh, I
Him is
bet.
another one. Obviously Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah.
Probably one of my favorite artists from the 2000s by far.
Yes. I'm a
Aaliyah.
huge Justin Timberlake fan,
He
dude.
said what?
Oh, I'm a huge JT fan.
I mean, lately he's been getting a lot of slander and a lot of hate.
Why?
Just as far as like, well, you know how he started in NSYNC, and people are all like, "Oh, you know his other bandmate JC."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh man, he JC should have deserved the career that Justin Timberlake, has." I'm like, I mean, yeah, but like, Justin Timberlake, he's just on a whole nother level. And then the fact that he met, Prime Neptunes, and they helped make his first solo album like one of the greatest albums. I still listen to that album to this day, Justified. It's
Oh yeah.
great.
Justified's amazing.
And
Yeah.
then when it comes to like, besides DJing, I love like I'm still learning like the whole like music producer, like the music production side.
Oh yeah, right, right.
They're also one of my many influences, like the Neptunes, like Pharrell and Chad Hugo, and um, even Kanye West and Quincy Jones. Like I have a lot of inspirations when it comes to this music. When
Yeah.
it comes to this music thing, I just appreciate the art of it. Appreciate their art and their craft when it comes to the whole music thing. And I think that's what inspired me to like do this music thing.
Have
And
you produced
hopefully,
any music for anyone?
no, not yet, but I'm
Oh,
still
nice.
like
Okay.
messing around on my Logic Pro. That's the software, the DAW that I use, but
Okay, cool.
still messing around. But I'm getting a little better, but
Yeah.
I'm still messing around trying to figure it out and stuff.
That's fine, man. Yeah, take your I mean, yeah, no rush. Take your time, learn the craft, and then
Yeah.
you'll be start producing music. So,
Yeah. Another some more artists that inspire me to do like what I do right now as far as DJ and music producer is I did say I'm an old soul, so Aaliyah, Sade
oh,
heavy.
good.
Sade
Sade.
heavy.
Heck
I
yeah.
listen to her like all the time. Sade, Erica Badu, Andre 3000. I'm an Outcast as a whole.
Oh,
Um,
Outcast is a whole another level, dude.
let's see who
Yeah,
else was.
Sade is definitely a good one.
Yeah. Oh, how can I forget? Luther Vandross,
Mm.
Rick James, Barry White. Yeah, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Oh,
But so just to name a few, just
yeah.
to name a few right
To
there.
add to that list, that's close to my fill of Sade, but of course, a male singer is
Mhm.
Maxwell.
Oh yes, yes, Max.
Oh my God. When I've seen
Yeah,
Maxwell in concert, bro, place was lit, bro.
yeah.
He
And
comes
then
in
like
a
another
white
one,
suit.
yeah, and then another artist. I just love his how he was able to use like his pain and like just make beautiful music on that DMX, man. Rest in peace.
Oh,
But
we haven't heard of
his
him in a while.
his energy was unmatched, even still to this day. I think his energy, his presence, his identity, like how he came up. I mean, it was rough, that he had a rough childhood, but like just how he translated all that into his music was just very, very beautiful, and like I feel like it was much needed, for his listeners and all that.
Right.
Rest in peace, man. But yeah, him, of course, Tupac is probably still my number one favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Tupac?
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
Bone Thugs rap group, but like solo rapper,
Yeah, solo.
Tupac. Tupac or Big L, but yeah, just very influential, even still to this day, even 30 something years later after his death, like he still has a huge impact
Yeah.
on music. Even though he lived a short life, he achieved a lot. Not just music, movies, you name it, like, yeah, this awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing about music artists from even time in that era is that it does something for us now, inspires us, it helps us create, to help us to develop our own chapters of our journey because of great artists of inspiration of just those that have gone through it and we're like, man, like what can we do, to kind of gain that
Right,
same style, man. You know what I mean?
right,
So it's cool, man. I'm glad that you're on your journey. You're on your journey of chapters. You're still developing yourself. You're still out there. I mean, things, will happen when it happens. Yes, people who DJ, it's so competitive. It's so many out there. But as long as you enjoy doing it and you're doing it
Yes.
because you love it, not you're trying to
Mhm.
be competitive, competing against this other guy and all that. Maybe some
At the
people
end
like,
of the day, yeah, at the end
uh,
of the day, I always see it as me against me. So that way, like what I need
mm,
to do to get better every single
right,
day. I don't like you said, like competition or thinking that I'm better than someone. It's always at the end of the day, it's always come down to, to love and,
yeah,
supporting each other.
right.
And then also, I do have a website
Oh, you
where
do?
yourself or
Okay.
other people want to like stay in tune where like as far as upcoming shows where I play
Yeah,
at, you can catch them on djarty.com.
just like that.
Yes.
DJARTYY.com. Now is it spelled with ARTYYY?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
djarty with three Y's
Okay, with three
dot
Y's.
com
Okay,
all together. But
okay.
yeah.
And then that's the same for Instagram too, right?
Yes.
DJRD. Okay,
But
cool.
on Instagram, between the DJ and Artie, there's an underscore. So
Oh, there is? Okay.
yeah. For those tuning in and watching, yeah, if you want to follow me and stay in tune with my DJ journey, music journey as a whole, you can follow me on all my socials at DJ underscore Artie with three Y's.
There you go, bro. Yeah, nice. I want to add to real quick, for me to say that I like to DJ and I like to do that. But for me, I love it as a hobby as well, but
Yeah,
I really don't see it as a career for me, of course. But what really started was Funk Myers. You been to Funk Myers?
I've heard of that. Yes.
Yeah, that place here in Lee Trevino.
Yes.
Yeah, well, actually, there's there's a DJ over there that they have their main DJ, and his name is DJ Arty, but it's just ARTY.
Okay.
But I mean,
Got
I've been going there for like 8 years, and every time I go, dude, it's all 80s, 90s,
it. Nice.
pop, hip hop. Dude, it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. And so I was like, man, I would love to just DJ and play these kind of songs because I'm huge on the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. Of
And
course.
so that's why usually when I go to like La Viña Winery Spring Festival or fall, it's 80s, 90s feel. Majority
Yeah.
of the time. Sometimes I do have modern hits. But it's just it's fun, bro. That's the thing. You enjoy the experience, be in the moment. You're
Yeah.
doing what you love, and hopefully for you, it can take off as a career. You could do it full
Yeah.
time. You know?
And then with my style, because I do love like 70s, 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
early 2000s heavy. Whenever I go to clubs, I mean, I usually don't really go out like that unless if I'm DJing or just why not. But whenever I do go out to like bars and clubs, I don't hear none of that. I rarely hear that.
Really?
All I hear
Wow.
nowadays is, I mean, of course, reggaeton for the ladies, which is cool. And then I hear a lot of like trap and EDM. Like, I think that's just like very heavy here in El Paso. I'm like, where's the soul? Where's the R&B? Where's the
Uh,
I hear very little of that. So like, as a DJ, I feel like I can bring that style back slowly
bring it
because,
back, bro.
and just set the tone, set the vibe or I think I just need to move out of El Paso, but I've seen videos of other DJs, especially like in the South, like Georgia and Louisiana. Oh, they get down. They get
Oh,
down.
bro,
Playing straight up
good for
like
that, bro.
90s and early 2000s.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
bet
the
they get
vibe.
down.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
And also like gotta look at the demographic when it comes to Louisiana, Georgia, more,
Right.
heavily African descent base, which is understandable, but yeah, it's all good
Well,
though.
hopefully this Sunday when you have your show, you can bring some 70s, 60s, 70s.
Actually, yeah, I've actually started thinking of like what I'm gonna play, and I'll probably play a little bit of that, add that into my 3 hour set.
Heck
I
yeah.
mean, I have a lot of music, I really do,
Oh, I
but
bet.
I just need to go back and like re-edit and probably add some more
Yeah.
of what I want to play during that 3 hours. But yeah,
Nice, dude. Well, I'm really happy for you, bro. I'm glad things are moving along, and hopefully this show this Sunday, July 13th, is it? I think so. I think
sounds
so.
about right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope that it opens more doors for you, and I hope that more gigs come up after that show, and people will recommend you. Hey, I saw your show on the 13th. Can you do this? And dude, just give it all your best and have
Yeah.
fun and live it, be in the moment, and just let it happens when it happens, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro. So for those that want to follow DJ Arty, we already have the links below. It's DJ underscore RD ARTYYY. on Instagram,
Yes.
and then his
On
website.
Instagram and also on TikTok.
Oh, TikTok too. Oh
I have
shit,
a
let's not
larger
forget
following
that.
on TikTok, so you can follow me on both.
Yeah,
If you want to follow me on just one, that's fine. If you don't, it's cool too. But yeah,
yeah. But one thing I want to ask you, which I usually do ask my guests, and I don't think we really touched based on it, and I think it's important, is how do you overcome obstacles? How do you overcome stuff with life that comes up and you have thoughts that come around that you're like, man, like it's hard to keep going because of just where I'm at in life, but I'm still pressing on. You know what I mean? Because I mean, yeah, we could. That's the real thing about rhythm and roads is like, we could talk all the greats, but then we also want to be real and talk real life.
right,
And a lot of guests do that. They share too, like, yeah, I went through this part of my life that I thought it was really, pretty hard but I'm still here. Or right now, I'm looking for a job, but it's been tough, but I'm still, pushing through.
right.
And like what you told me when I met you, that was actually like, wow, dude, like you actually left, I mean, I'll let you share that, but when you told me what you did, I was like, that's good that you have that so much value for yourself that you saw that.
Yeah,
Even if you knew how hard it probably was going to be, of course, leaving
yeah.
I'll let you share that if you want, or if you want to share something else, but I was like, man, good for you that you stood up, even after a year and a half. So,
Yeah, it was a very bold choice, but I mean, at the end of the day, I still need some type of income while I try to pursue this music thing,
yeah.
full time, and get paid regularly from that. But I just had to, I just had to leave that place, and then just,
Do you want to share to the viewers? Because they probably are like, well, what happened? I don't get it.
um,
Or you
I
rather share
left,
something else?
I left my warehouse job after being there for a year and a half. I thought long and hard about it. I was also thinking about going back, but no, I think I'll just try to find something else on the side while I really just put my all into this music thing because I don't want to have to keep doing these 9 to 5s all the time.
Mm.
I'm worth more than that. I value myself too much to settle for less. So that's how I see it from a bigger picture.
Yeah. And it's not easy, dude, like for you to do what you
It
did.
really is not.
Like,
It really
but that
is
takes a lot
not
of
because
courage, man. That took a lot of
you
courage.
need you need money in this life. It's just it's a struggle, but I'm learning as I go.
Yeah.
But I'm thankful that I have family and friends that actually care about me and want to make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah.
And just to have that support means everything to me and love too.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's good. And we hope that things turn around for you and you start doing this full time, you know, live that journey.
Yes.
And there will be a documentary, DJ Arty,
All right. Yes. Yes.
down the
Yeah.
down the road, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's cool, man. Well, thank you for coming on Rhythm and Roads. I appreciate you. And
Thank you for having me on Rhythm and Roads. It
oh
was
yeah,
nice.
dude. Yeah. And then, just continue doing what you love. And yeah, sometimes it does take for us to get out and go to venues, go to, I don't know, just word of mouth, So if anyone has an event coming up or anyone has a wedding, a birthday,
Right.
maybe just whatever it is for the holidays coming up in about what, 5 months? Hey, DJ Artie is available.
Already, yes. People
Yeah.
are already talking about Halloween. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
summer's already like halfway done.
Yeah.
People are already looking forward to the holidays. So usually that's the best time as far as DJs,
Yeah.
because a lot of parties, a lot of corporate events, a lot of company parties before, they go spend time with their loved ones, all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
hopefully, after summer, I start getting booked more.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I mentioned it. So in case anyone has ideas, you know,
Right.
just let them know. So, all right, my boy. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate you again. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Been such a pleasure having you on. And yeah, just know you're not alone. We're here for you. You have your friends and family
Thank
and
you.
those that are close to you. And there's other friends I know that are entrepreneurs that are going through it. And but they say, hey, it's better than the 9 to 5 because I love what I'm doing, and that's what
Right.
matters.
Right. Right.
Just stay on the road, live the impossible, bro.
Always, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will catch you on the next episode. Thank you, DJ Artie.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Joshua.